What does it take to finally be free? I know only one thing, that God will not fail us. He is the healer of our souls, the deliverer from all that is painful, the power to overcome staggering setbacks, the peace that remains, though our world may be full of disappointment. Psalms 30 verse 2 declares, "O Lord my God, I cried to you, and you have healed me." In Luke 8, there is a story of a blind man who heard that Jesus was passing nearby. He began to cry out relentlessly for Jesus to come and heal his affliction. In fact, those around this blind man told him to be quiet, stop yelling, just sit there in your misery and don't disturb us. But you see, the blind man, he just cried out all the more, "Son of David, have mercy on me, take pity on me." In verse 40, it says, "Then Jesus stood still and he ordered that he be led to him. Bring the blind man to me." I wonder, do any of you just wish that God would stand still and order that your situation be brought straightway into his very presence? On this day, the blind man was about to receive the attention of the most powerful man on earth, because he had cried out in desperation, and now his hour was here. It goes on to say that Jesus asked him in verse 41, "What do you want me to do for you?" Now again, think of the fortunate circumstance of this blind man, that Jesus would be walking right past him that very day, and that Jesus would stop and look at his circumstance and then actually ask him, "What do you want me to do for you?" Oh, that Jesus would stop and see us as we cry out for mercy, and that we ask these questions of him. The blind man said, "Lord, let me receive my sight." And in verse 42, Jesus said to him, "Receive your sight." Your faith, your trust, and your confidence that spring from the faith in God has healed you. And instantly he received his sight, and he began to follow Jesus, recognizing, praising, and honoring God. And all the people, when they saw it, today they saw the God of all miracles come through for him. I wonder if you would dare to believe today that God's character of faithfulness is absolute and his loyalty to you is sure. Don't let anyone else convince you that God will abandon you. Put your hope and your trust in him. Having joy, having done all, simply stand in him and with him. You see, a new day will come, and his redemption of what the enemy meant for evil will give way to an incredible victory. Cry out to Jesus for his mercy in your situation. Though others beckon you to simmer down, call out to your God even more, and know that he is fully able to completely deliver your situation.